Well, we're back again with yet another No Fluff analysis, and this time we're going to be talking about the Gala Dragalia Remix Summon Showcase running from the 15th of April to the 19th of April UTC. Let's cut the fluff and get straight to it with the first adventurer added, the 5-star Water Dagger Humanoid Mercury, the teacher from the Tides. Humanoid Mercury's first skill is Raging Ocean, dealing 1620% damage across 3 hits, inflicting Frostbite, and raising the Dragon Gauge by 4%. If Mercury has a Team Strength Amp, this instead deals 2400% damage across 4 hits and raises the Dragon Gauge by 5%. This is shareable for 6 skill share points and always uses the enhanced version when shared. Mercury's second skill is Aquatic Ruin, dealing 1932% damage across 6 hits and grants Mercury a Strength Amp. If Mercury has shapeshifted once, the damage increases to 2898% across 9 hits. Humanoid Mercury has the standard Dagger critical rate co-ability, and her Chain co-ability grants water units Team Strength Amp equals Burn Res, granting full burn resist when you have a Team Strength Amp. Humanoid Mercury's first ability is Water Worm's Nature, granting full bog resist and plus 14% dragon damage. Humanoid Mercury always transforms into a unique dragon form of Mercury, and upon her second transformation onwards, transforms into High Mercury, echoing Gala Mim. Mercury's second ability is Stun Resist, and her final ability is Bubble Shield. Mercury gains a Sphere of Protection when she has a Team Strength Amp, regenerating 5% of her hit points every 2.9 seconds, and granting a shield that nullifies a hit of up to 30% of her hit points. This shield will stack with other shields, but not with itself, and it'll be lost if you take damage or if the Team Strength Amp wears off. If it's popped while Team Strength Amp is still active, there's a cooldown of 10 seconds before it activates again. Overall, Humanoid Mercury has similarities to both Humids and Mim. However, Mercury has better Affliction uptime and is also slightly more team buff centric when you consider her Strength Amp. Mercury also has access to Bog with her unique transformation, as well as dual resistances when she has a Team Strength Amp. This positions her well to take on the Legend Twins once that rolls around, unless that ends up being a Karina Fest again. Time will tell. Either way, Humanoid Mercury is a slightly better enabler of Strength Amp than Gala Alazan, but also can't transform into Bunny by herself due to her locked unique transformation. You can still use Bunny on her to get the skill charge, however, so Strength Amp can come out a lot faster depending on the dragon you use. In terms of the Master Lilith fight, I think Humax will comfortably take on a hybrid DPS buffer role, and her regen, so long as you avoid damage, should allow her to counteract the corrosion effect as well. In this regard, I think Humanoid Mercury is most similar to Tiki, but without the benefit of transforming as a backline AI. Though with Tiki being a limited adventurer who's also returning in a few weeks, if you're missing Tiki, I'd probably prioritize her. That is, if you prioritize strengthening your roster. If you absolutely prefer Mamamac's design over Tiki, you've probably already polled by the time I upload this video. And personally, I'm tempted to, despite Mercury being permanent. Next up on the showcase is the 5-star Flame Axe Child Rannzal, the childlike mercenary. Child Rannzal's first skill is Swing for the Fences, dealing 1015% damage and inflicting Scorch Rend. Child Rannzal's second skill is Grand Slam, which grants Rannzal a Strength Amp and immediately readies Swing for the Fences, as well as guaranteeing its crit. This guaranteed crit will overlap with Inspiration, so if you cast Swing for the Fences, it'll consume both effects. Child Rannzal has the standard Axe defense co-ability, and his Chain co-ability grants flame units Team Strength Amp equals Strength. More strength when you have Strength Amp. Child Rannzal's first ability is Power Hitter, which adds 40% to the critical damage modifier, but caps bonus crit rate to 10%, not counting Inspiration. When Rannzal crits with his S1, he gains a Strength Amp. His second ability is Stun Resist, and his final ability is Strength Amp equals 8% attack rate. So Child Rannzal's in a bit of a funny spot. While I get that his niche is getting Strength Amp by resetting his S1, critting, and occasionally getting the extra S1 crit to rush Strength Amp a bit faster, Kamina Alazan already has a 40% team-wide strength buff that isn't affected by the Curse of Nihility. While we haven't seen flame content with the Curse Annihility yet, the recent addition of Poseidon's Trowel has also shown that if the Curse Annihility is applied late enough into a fight, you can ignore it entirely with Dragon Form. This probably won't be the case for any Sinister Dominion fights, but even those have been shown to be comfortably clearable without any Strength Amp kits. Child Rannzal's kit is reminiscent of Fleur and Joachim, so it's overall okay, but as a result, it's not really that game-changing either. In a nutshell, Child Rannzal provides another option for Scorch-Rend teams, and also helps ramp up their damage over time. If you skipped Kimono Alazan before and you want a buffer for the future Sinister Dominion fights, Child Rannzal could be the pick for you, but the slow ramping of Strength Amp still leaves a bit to be desired until it sees a bit more support. As for the showcase overall, Humanoid Mercury adds a slightly more team-centric Mim-styled kit to the water roster, while Flame gains a new Scorch-Rend enabler who will also provide a bit of buffing. Sort of like a reverse Kimono Alazan who's better at buffing, but mediocre for Scorch-Rend. Neither of these additions seem outright game-breaking, but Mercury at least seems like a safe pick for players lacking Tiki who want a stronger Water Dagger for Master Lilith, or for the future Legend Twin Sprites. Crucial? Absolutely not. Gonna lure a few people into pulling Just Before Fire Emblem Heroes banners? Most definitely. As always, I'm not your boss, do what you want. Glamour Mercury is strong bait, so feel free to fall for it. I don't really see myself pulling, but we'll see if I can keep that up over the next few days. Either way, take it easy, stay safe, and I wish you luck in your upcoming pulls.